Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Hollywood Western Wardrobe. Today, we've just unveiled our new addition to our website. And, well, I guess technically it's not on our website yet. This is coming to the website, but it just arrived yesterday. And I spent last night setting this mannequin up, and I'm getting ready to tear it down as I'm going to be putting everything on and doing a photo shoot wearing this. But what we have here is from the movie Tombstone. This is Val Kilmer / Doc Holliday's wardrobe. And this is from the final duel when he and Johnny Ringo meet in the woods. Doc comes out wearing the duster, smoking a cigarette, and he's wearing a black jacket. He's wearing gray pants, a white band collar shirt, and a polka dotted scarf, silk scarf, along with his gray duster. It took us a long time. I'm going to kind of come up here on this. It took us a long time to figure out, to find this silk to make it into a scarf. You'll notice, just like Doc's, that the dot pattern runs down. This is not a vertical print, and it is on either side. So, and it's very thin, very lightweight, blows in the wind, just like Doc's. Also on this is Doc's, or it's actually Wyatt's Deputy U.S. Marshal badge. And I had these made for this outfit, actually. But you'll notice the badge, there is a dot right there after the U, but there's not one after the S. And all the screen grabs and everything that I could come up with, it did not have the dot after the S. So therefore, I didn't do the one on it. But it is the Deputy U.S. Marshal badge. Very heavyweight, very well made. The pants that I am using in this video are from Old West Mercantile. They're the Tombstone pants. And then the jacket is from Historical Emporium. And it is the sack coat. And this is what I've used for this one. Now, we are going back and we're going to make the correct coat, as this one is not 100% correct. And then you'll see right now I just got a tuck shirt underneath this. I do have a white band collar shirt, but last night when I came up to the studio, I forgot to bring it, so I used this shirt for photographs. But we're also making the correct shirt that Val wore. The duster took us a long time to do this. And basically, Val, at, I don't know, maybe a few years ago, went to sell Val kept all the original wardrobe, his wardrobe props from the movie. And he put it up for sale, and there were a couple good pictures of the duster on a mannequin. And that's what we made this off of. But it does have the horned 2-button buttons on it. It's got, I don't know really what you'd want to call this, but it's sewn just like Doc's. The pockets have a scallop on them, as well as the breast pocket. Now, we did not actually put a pocket in here, so this is a fake pocket up here on the left breast, but the two bottom pockets are the correct. Let me see if I can just pull this out from the gun belt here. So there is a better shot of the pocket. And in the movie, Val does not have it button closed, but I had a screen grab showing the button under it. So we knew that there were buttons there. The back, let me kind of sneak back here, has the belt at the back and the tab holding the slit in the duster closed. So, and then it has the, I don't know if you want to call these like an adjustment tab on the cuff. And these are done exactly like the original Duster. Same with the sleeves. It's a two-part sleeve. You'll see there's a seam there. And then here in the back, there's the other seam. So, done. Like I said, I would say if you put this up against the original Duster, it's going to be mighty, mighty close. I took measurements off the original Duster, and so we could figure out where this pocket location was, where this pocket location was, what the distance between the buttons were, the size of the tabs, the belt, everything. It was, and the length of it. And this is a big Duster. It goes down to the ankles, just like Doc's did. Now, there's controversy, or I guess lots of mystery on why it's. A lot of people say it was the same Duster. Everything that I've seen, there's two different Dusters that Kurt wore. And I'll go into that later because we are going to probably attempt making Wyatt Earp's Duster as well. So the gun belt. This was made off the original pattern of Val's from the movie Tombstone. Lucky enough to have someone contact us and say, hey, I worked on the movie, have the original patterns, would you guys like to use them? And that's what we have made this out of. And this was done by EJ Leatherworks. Awesome. This guy distresses. You'll see how the holster is dyed and then a slider in spots. That's exactly like Val's. I actually, and Val wore the center over, kind of over on the hip, and then he curled the belt underneath it. And that's what I've done on this. So that's how, when he comes out of the woods, this is what he's wearing for the most part. Like I said, a few little things that are different. And then, of course, he has the high boots. The high boots are, let me get them over here, as I brought them in, but they would not fit the mannequin. So these boots are very similar to what Val wore. Let me get them to the right feet and stuff. But they are a very tall boot. And the only difference between mine and Val's, Val had a little bit of a square toe on it. These are more of a rounded toe, but they're very, very close. In fact, these are probably actually the same boots that Harrison Ford wore as Han Solo in the original Star Wars trilogy. So they're going to be my boot that I'm going to use because I just couldn't find it. Trust me, I looked and looked. Are we 100% on our Duster and stuff? No. I think that Val's Duster was probably made out of a cotton linen. It's very thin, and this Duster is very thin. You kind of see the light through the legs and stuff. And when you'll notice, if you go back when Val's standing over the body of Johnny Ringo and he's talking to Wyatt, there's a scene and you can see that you can almost see through the Duster. It's very light. So I'm guessing that it was probably, it could be all cotton. This is 100% cotton here that we used, but it also could be a linen blend too in it. But I could not find that fabric. So I went with what the closest color that I could possibly find. And this is very, very, very close to what Val wore. Hat. This was by Miller Hats that I used. I'm thinking of probably having Tom Hurt make me a hat here in the future, or possibly Ugly Outlaw, the Ugly Outlaw Hat Company. These guys are, Travis over there just makes awesome hats, and I'm going to do a video here in the near future of a hat he made me that matched John Wayne's from The Searcher. So anyway, guys, there is the Doc Holliday / Val Kilmer Duster, wardrobe, all set up. Like I said, did a photo shoot last night with it. And this thing, I mean, I don't want to pat ourselves on the back and toot our own horn, but this thing is outstanding. It's the closest thing that you will get to owning besides the original Duster. And, you know, I know Val at one point tried selling the original Duster, and it's quite expensive. If I remember correctly, the auction started off at $10,000 just for the Duster. So, and I'm sure it's worth every penny of it. If I had an extra 10 grand laying around, it would be sitting in my possession, but that's just not the case here. So I had to go with the second best thing. We made our own, and these are going to be a lot more affordable. I think we're looking at $300 for this Duster, which takes a lot of time to make. It's a lot of fabric. I think Elaine said there's something like 7.5 yards of fabric in this Duster. The buttons are, well, that's another story, but the buttons are very, very hard to come by. So there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed the video on the Doc Holliday Duster. And if you guys have any questions, please just comment below, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. Until next time, talk to you later.